Hello, in the next couple of videos we will learn about thermometers. In this video we will learn two things. Number one, what is a thermometer, and number two, what are the different types of thermometers. So here I have a couple of thermometers. Now a thermometer is a device which is used to measure the temperature of a substance. And when I say temperature, I mean to tell you that a thermometer can measure the amount of heat energy that is present inside a substance. So if I take a glass of water and put the thermometer inside the glass of water, it can tell me the temperature of that water. So this is what a thermometer is. Now there are different types of thermometers that I have here. Now let us start with this tiny little one here. This is known as a clinical thermometer. You might have seen it. This is what the doctors use, right? And this part goes in our mouth, and then they take the reading out here in the center scale. We'll discuss more about what a clinical thermometer in greater details later on. Let us move to the other types of thermometers. Now the four thermometers, 1, 2, 3, 4, these four thermometers that you see here are known as laboratory thermometers, because these thermometers are used in the lab to measure the temperature or different solutions or different substances when we are performing experiments. So these are the two major types of thermometers. The clinical thermometer used by doctors to measure the temperature of the human body, and laboratory thermometers which are used in the lab for during experimentation to measure the temperature of different substances. Now we do not prefer using lab thermometers to measure the body temperature. Why is something which we will learn in the videos that are about to come. Now let us also look at thermometers from a different point of view. Now if you look at this part here, the tip, you can see that this is shiny silver metal-like. This tip is called the bulb. This part is called the bulb, and inside this there is a metal which is called mercury. So this is a clinical thermometer, but we can also call it a clinical mercury thermometer. Why? Because it has mercury inside it, a metal, liquid metal mercury. Now this is an amazing metal. It's liquid at room temperature. At this moment it's a liquid. Anyways, let's look at some laboratory thermometers. If we look at this particular thermometer, this is a laboratory thermometer, and if you look at the bulb, see here, now bulb is this room down here. Again, it is shiny silver like. Inside this is mercury, the liquid metal mercury. So we can call this as a mercury laboratory thermometer. So this is also a mercury thermometer. And here we have another mercury thermometer. If you see the shiny metal at the bottom in the bulb, this is again a mercury thermometer. So we've got three mercury thermometers. But if you look at these two laboratory thermometers, now these thermometers are used in the lab. If you look at the bulb here, so this is the bulb, this is the room, and inside this we do not have mercury. Rather, or instead of mercury, we have a liquid called alcohol, and it's colored alcohol. In this alcohol, some red color has been added so that it becomes visible. So this is an alcohol thermometer. This is also an alcohol thermometer. Let us rapidly summarize what we've learned so far. Number one, a thermometer is a device which is used to measure the temperature or the amount of heat energy in a substance. There are two types of thermometers. A clinical thermometer used by doctors to measure the body temperature, and laboratory thermometers which are used in the labs during experiments to measure temperatures of different substances. We do not use lab thermometers to measure the temperature of the human body. Now again, thermometers can be again understood in two more different types. Mercury thermometers, thermometers that have mercury, and alcohol thermometers which have alcohol. Thank you. I will see you in the next video.